into this and like first going into the session with Erin, I didn't really know what to expect. And then at first I was also like a little uncomfortable and anxious because I was like being told to do all these things and like movements that I wasn't really comfortable with because I'm not a dancer or like a performer at all in any sense. But over time, like, it was really cool because we just got more comfortable with each other and we started just having fun with it. And it was a really good way to just unwind. And Erin was really good about keeping every single one of us engaged while not being like too overwhelming. So in the end, it was just really calming, and like at the end of the session, I felt really relaxed and more awake than I did before the start of the session. So that was really cool.
So I came into this with a lot of anxiety about, I didn't really know what to expect, and especially the first few activities. It was very individual based, and so it kind of felt like everyone was looking at you and expecting you to do a certain thing. But then as time went on, we all became more accustomed to each other and what we all wanted from the experience, and by the end it ended up just being, we all felt so much more relaxed. And I think towards the end, multiple people described it as just being really fun, and that as college kids we don't really get to have fun very often, and so it was really nice to have that experience.
So I think coming into this I wasn't really sure what to expect from the experience. Somatic therapy still seemed like a little bit of a vague concept, especially for college students. But I think during the first activity, everybody was still really kind of tense and a little bit nervous, and it was really interesting to see people do these dance moves that were they were recognizable, they were familiar, and they were safe. And then Erin kind of invited us all to either embody an emotion or really just gave us permission to dance or move however we felt. And I think that really kind of loosened everybody up and kind of created this group trust and cohesiveness. So that was really cool to see everybody come out of their shells a little bit and really enjoy the experience.
So coming into this this somatic therapy, I was anxious. I didn't know what to expect. I think most people were anxious, and I felt like I wasn't the only one to feel that way. But over the course of doing the different activities, I felt like more open up, more relaxed, less stressed, because I know in a college setting we are all stressed and all. And I think especially doing the little group activities where we were having fun, I think that allowed us to open up more and have fun in comparison to our stressful college life. But I think it was also really eye-opening to see everyone having their own movement for different emotions and all that.
So as many of others have said, coming in not knowing really much about somatic therapy, pretty much anxious, and I was no different. But I have to say, like, after getting into it and doing the activities and like the engagement and doing different emotions and just doing crazy dance moves or stretches, it really eased the situation and everyone became a lot more comfortable with another. I really enjoyed it because it brought me back to being a kid, just having fun without the stress of having to worry about, oh, I have a paper or I have to do this. I was just having fun with other people. And I think that's really important because in like typical therapy, you're not like talking about the issues, but you're still addressing them through your actions and through your play. So it's not as stressful, and it's an easier way, I think, to address them for many people. And as someone with ADHD growing up being told that I can't, walk around, I have to sit still, I have to control my fidgeting, it really felt good to be able to have a situation where I didn't have to do that or feel like I had to rely on the control that I've mustered all these years. So it's something I wish I had as a kid then, but I'm glad that I found it.